I feel like a common mistake that I've made, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other people have made, when they start something new or they want to build up this new discipline or build up this really good habit that's going to benefit them somehow, I feel like the common mistake that a lot of us make is that we keep making promises that we're not entirely sure we're going to keep. So I'll give you an example. Let's say if you are a cigarette smoker and you smoke every single day and you've been doing that for the last 5 years. Let's say 5 years, okay? And then after those 5 years, you say, I'm not going to smoke anymore. I think it's destroying my lungs and I think it's causing me some health problems, whatever the case may be. So if you tell yourself, I'm never going to smoke again, you can't trust what your instinct is. Now, it's good that you have the right idea, but do not make a promise that you're not going to keep, because as soon as you start to hit a relapse, if you do, then you're going to feel so much more guilty. What the fuck? Why did I say it like that? You're going to feel really guilty that you went and hit this relapse, or, you made a mistake. But that's how it goes, though, Like, if you've been so used to smoking for like 5 years straight, and then you tell yourself you're not going to smoke again for the rest of your life, like let's say if you're in your mid-20s or 30s, whatever, and then you're like, okay, well, I have like 50 more years to live. How the fuck are you going to expect yourself to not smoke at all for the rest of that time if you're so used to doing this? Like, that's like literally part of your routine, your regular routine. How do you expect yourself to be able to do that shit in just one go? You see, you have to think of it like you're probably going to fall back, like maybe a lot of times. Honestly, that's just how it goes. Think of it like, let's say if you never do push-ups, you can't do one push-up. Let's say you cannot do one push-up. And then you're like, okay, I want to be able to do 100 push-ups. You're not going to do 100 push-ups if you can't even do one, especially if you haven't been doing a fucking push-up for however long you haven't worked out for. Don't expect yourself to have such a high standard if you haven't had this high standard before. So you have to work your way up a little bit slowly. So just don't rush yourself. Go at your own pace, and just realize that people have different things that they like to do, or different problems they might have, and it might take longer, it might take less time for some people. Everyone has their own pace, so don't be afraid to go at your own pace. Simple as that. Now, well, not simple, but it honestly it's, I know it sounds cliche, but it takes a long time to figure out. I'm still figuring it out now. I'm sure a lot of other people out there are probably figuring it out. But if you stay faithful, and instead of feeling bad about your relapses, you want to think of it like, okay, well, I fucked up. What can I do after that? I have two choices. I could either, one, cry about it and whine about it, and then I do the same thing over and over again, and then, oh no, I've fallen into the same cycle that's holding me back. Or you could use that guilt, or whatever you're feeling. Maybe it's not guilt, maybe it's shame, or however you want to word it, I don't know. Whatever negative emotions you have, you want to try to deflect it into something positive. So instead of being like, okay, I fucked up, I did it again, well, don't do it tomorrow. I was able to do it, I was able to not do it for however amount of days. I could certainly do it again, try again, just keep getting better. I don't have to cry about it and be so hard on myself about it, because that's only going to cause more chaos. But yeah, that's all I got for this video, and I'm not sure if anyone needed to hear the message today, but just know that things are going to get better, and you don't want to quit, because it's really easy to quit, but you're going to regret it if you do. So just focus on the hard work. Just see it through. You're capable of doing so much more than you might realize. And even if it feels like you're struggling with it, you're capable. Just because you feel like you can't do something, or because you feel like it's just stressing you out or you're pushing yourself past your limit, that's proof you could literally do it and you will get better pretty soon. Anyways, man, I gotta head out pretty soon. So that being said, God bless you.